emphasis on lights in the greater Hollywood area as the USC Trojans set to open another season tonight. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block, but he's got an alley. Can they catch him? They will get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UNLV's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Catch in the middle, it's Beasley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option, the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. the first down on the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try the left side. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Cantrell. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Trojans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Working that left side now.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The short hands. It's Irvin. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Beasley. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And they for the score, touchdown Rebels. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 21 over UTEP. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. And he's still running after the move. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jordan. At the 45, on his way. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They'll leave it with him. He breaks the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Trojans will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Find some fresh air. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looking for a crease to the left. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it. But I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like, that's part of the process that goes with it, but you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years, and you developing tools. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Robinson will throw. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Grab near the marker, it's Matthews. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. He wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
What an unbelievable job by the secondary. No pass rush in sight. Quarterback had all day to throw, but they still took away all the options in the back end. Great job.
It's complete to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Beasley. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Here's the handoff. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Robinson looking to pass. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They go to the ground. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The play action fake. He's going to take off. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got the 1st down. Open field on the right. Steps out of bounds. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line, and they are in scoring territory. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll keep it himself. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air, it's Nelson. Skips away from pressure. Fires downfield. Finds his man. It's Ford. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Give to the single back.
Now, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback adapting. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here we go. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 31 over UTEP. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws for the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vet.
He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Robinson will throw. And that one's incomplete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Trojans are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just... taking away. The defense is aware that it's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Give to the fullback. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The running back has it. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was a close one. Okay. I could have got beat. Now let's recruit.